Hello, everyone. So, yesterday I went out to my mailbox for Saturday's mail because we didn't get mail yesterday. Yesterday was President's Day. Today is Tuesday, February 20th, 2024, when I'm recording this. And this was in my mailbox, so I know that it came on Saturday. Isn't that cute? A cute box. It's got a bunny and a chickie. And this is also supposed to coordinate with the add-on dies that we did use last month with the lovely lavender paper pumpkin kit that I finished, except for the stamp set, and I think there were one or two extra things I put in with the paper, painted lavender paper. But I pulled this back out because this is supposed to coordinate as well. So we'll see. It looks like the flowers might, anyway, cute box. It's called Sweet Springtime. I can tell this color is petal pink. I'm guessing this is lemon lime twist. Maybe crushed curry, and I don't know. Let's find out. Instead of me guessing, right? So here's what we get. We had an early espresso Stampin' Spot. That's one of my favorite browns that Stampin' Up has. I probably already have a Stampin' Spot in that. We'll see. I don't know. I have them all in one container. Now I need a piece of paper. Just use this sticky note pad. We have a bunny. I'll have to see how it stamps. We have some daffodils. Ooh, pretty little chickie. Welcome baby. I could have used that last month. Springtime greetings and happy Easter. I could have used that yesterday. Anyway, I can use it again, right? So we have white tissue this time for spring. Let me pull it all out and put the box somewhere else. And let's see what we have. I almost always save the tissue to reuse at a later time for something. And we'll just go ahead and open it up together. I'm going to try my best to stay in frame. I know I have a tendency to go out of frame, and I apologize for that. It's hard sometimes to know. One second. My apologies, I had a little sneezy fit. Yeah, I don't know. My son gets colds a lot, even though he's had his flu shot and his latest vaccine, for that C word I don't like to mention. But anyway, we both have. And, but he still gets so many colds. But he says people at work are always sneezing and coughing and stuff, so he ends up getting it, which means his resistance is down, which is not a good thing. Anyway, I digress. Sorry, I don't want to be Debbie Downer, because I hate that myself. Okay, pretty colors. Let's see what the paper here says. Oop, and they gave us the insert. Now, they said that there's an insert available to download. I think that means a case insert. Like if you want to put these in the Stampin' Up! Cases, you can. But I just use these envelopes like this. And I use my label maker, which I didn't do a good job on that one. So I'll do another one like this for February once the box is done. And I'll just put the label inside along with the stamps, see? So that can go there. And I always save these. You can use them as a shim in your die cut machine if you need it sometime. You can use it for chipboard covers, for journals, all sorts of things, right? All right, so let's see what this says. They used to tell you, okay, it makes 6 cards and 3 boxes. Well, I generally don't use the boxes, so I'll probably make more than 6 cards. All right, so and this shows you everything. The coordinating colors are Berry Burst, which is this purpley pink, Crumb Cake, which is the brownish color tan, Daffodil Delight for the daffodils, I'm sure, Early Espresso for the bunny, garden green, granny apple green. I was wrong. It's not lemon lime twist. It's granny apple green. Pecan pie. I'm thinking also on the bunny. Petal pink, which is this pale peachy pink color. And berry vanilla. Oh, okay, good. We don't um, we don't do berry vanilla very often. We have some dimensionals and some white enamel dots. And I save these little bags. Oh, and some glue dots too. And I save these because I actually like to use these for jewelry or little bits of extra ephemera that's left over, that kind of thing. We also got some more linen thread. We get that quite a lot actually. And a little bit of tear and tape. I like tear and tape. So let's put that aside. One sec again. Okay, now let's see. Oh, slimline. We have slimline cards. 1, 2, and 3. These must be the boxes. 1, 2, 3. Aren't they cute? Those are cute little boxes. Very spring looking. We have a wreath and some green leaves. Oh, that's a card front, but the wreath pops out and so does the center daffodil. Those are pretty. There are 3 of those. I don't know if they fit on a slim line. Not sure they go on the slim line. And then we have some very vanilla envelopes in with the granny apple green plaid kind of pattern, checkerboard plaid, and it goes all the way down but not up the other side. I don't know if you can see that. And the envelope looks white on the inner side here. I'm sure it's very vanilla still, so those go with those. And then we have 3 crumb cake envelopes with the petal pink, and that goes all the way down, and those are A2 sized. Oh, isn't that adorable? So this is petal pink, this is petal pink. The bunnies, did they say the purple color? I don't remember seeing. Oh, berry burst, right? Yeah, berry burst. Very cute. And then some more punch outs. We have a tag with a chickies, 3 chickies, mama and her 2 little babies, I guess. The bunny and the chickies, daffodils, and 2 labels, one with berry burst and petal pink, and one with just berry burst. And we get 3 sets of those. So I'm kind of curious how this works because I don't know if it fits on a slim line. So let me get organized and we'll make one of everything as intended, and I'll be right back. Just a comment, everyone. This that comes off of here, it comes off like this. This is going to be the frame on this first A2 card. So when I was first pulling this off, I was like, wow, they have that green on there, and that's going to tear it if I pull it off. Well, it's meant to be a frame. So just so you know, that goes with your bunny card, so don't tear it. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I think I'm ready to get started. I'm going to use my larger ink pad for early espresso and put it off to the side over here. I have my Happy Easter and Springtime Greetings on blocks. This one gets Happy Easter for card number 1, which is the A2 card. This one gets Springtime Greetings for the slim line. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to first test these on my scrap paper. That's pretty good. A little bit heavy on the H, but and that just goes across here. It's a lovely font, sort of delicate. a little bit light on the Easter, but it will do. And let me see if my chamois is dry. So I'm just going to do this for now, and I'll clean my stamps later. Let's see if we can get this one a little darker. I might need to re-ink my ink pad pretty soon. Photopolymer especially, always test them out once or twice on your scrap. That's pretty good, except I think I pushed on the block or something. I got some smudgy there. Okay, and that just goes. Okay. Hope I got that straight. Pretty good, pretty good. So I'll put that over there, and then let me just go like this. Close up my ink pad because I think we are done stamping for now. Anyway. Okay, so the first thing we have to do now is put, glue dots on the back of our frame. Let's bring our glue dots in, and they just put one on each corner. I'm using my pokey tool on the end of my take your pick. You can use the flat paddle part too, or anything you desire to get your glue dots off these little sheets. I have been trying to use my past glue dot sheets. Now we also need quite a few dimensionals because we're going to put one on each of these. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and stick our frame down. So let's take these off, which is always the tricky part. And I have no nails left whatsoever. And my finger, I have stuff on them to try and prevent them from splitting, but I don't know what's going on with me. I must be lacking in a vitamin, but I'm taking the vitamins that are supposed to be good for nails and stuff, so I don't know. I'm just getting old, guys. I think that's what it is. All right, now let's see. I'm going to try and line up the bottom. Okay, it is not all the way to the edge. So on the picture, it shows it's not all the way to the edge on any side. Not sure I love that, but that's how they show it. You know, the grass on the other side. All right, now we have to put our, find the lid to this. Look how yellow the lid got. Okay, we need to put dimensionals on here, 3 of them. 1, 2. I'm gonna do it the way they say. That's enough, actually. That I would probably put a little one right there. Just me. Oh, no, they used 5 flowers, so I had to punch out 2 more. Huh. Yeah, it looks like they put some on these flowers up here. So, let me get the sheet that I thought those were just, you know, extra for another card. Because you do get 3 sheets of these, but we'll see. And one of them, well, are they all the same? I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, I thought some of them were not all the way open flowers. Like, this one looks different than this one. So I'm going to have to be careful. Let's put that aside. Now let's bring this in, and I think first we'll do the banner. Okay, because that's easier, right? That's the easiest thing. I don't have as much trouble with the papers on here as I do, yeah, I would have liked that Easter part to be a little more dark. All right, so let's flip these over and figure out placement. Like this one can go here, right? Maybe they're all the same. They don't know. This one looks different. This one I think goes down here. Yeah, let's go ahead and put that one down there. I'm just going to go for it because it looks more like a full flower here. You don't want it to go over the edge of your card. Let's see what these others are. These have to go at the bottom. And then there's one other one, which is a full one, which must go here. Yep, and then those are still in the background. All right, so let's go ahead and put these down. I'll move up a little bit here. So this one goes here. And you can tell from the picture because they show it over the bunny's ear. Let me show you in the instructions. See how it's over the ear? And then this one's over the frame and the three on the bottom, of course. That one I already put down. Let's put this one down. And that one is going over this a little bit, just a little bit like that. Okay. You can do it however you want. I'm just trying to do it the way they show it. And then this one goes up here, which will also help hold your frame down, by the way. So basically, two sort of foolish ones, not foolish. They're not foolish flowers, they're full flowers. Let me see. Yeah, I guess it goes like that. Trying to get it lined up with the petals on the bottom. And that's that. And then, let me get rid of my trash. And then the enamel dots. So I'm going to bring, you could use tweezers, but I'm going to bring my pokey tool back in. And it looks like they used 5 of them, 3 large and 2 small. They even have that in the picture right here. I don't know if, there, see? 3 large and 2 small. And let's see, they have a small and a large and a large and a small. So let's do it the way they did. We'll we'll color inside the lines today, so to speak. All right, so they have a large one right down here. Now, they left more room in between these flowers because they have a small one there. So what I'm going to do is not, because I didn't leave enough room. But I'm going to go ahead and put a little one here instead. And then another, these are sort of a milky, they have like a milky look to them. They're not a pure opaque white. They have that one up there. They have it sort of under the banner, but I'm not doing that. Come on, little guy. Maybe tweezers or a putty part would be good for this. And there. And there you have it. Card number 1, which goes with this envelope. Very cute. And nothing on the inside. Yeah, very cute. Okay, let's move on to card number 2, which is the slimline. And let's open to that, which is right here. We already stamped our greeting, so that's done. So the next thing is they put dimensionals on the back of this with the chickies, and they put 5 on. So they have them like right here, and here, and here, and here, and one in the middle. That gives me a little heartburn. Make sure your card opens, you know, on the right. Unless you're a left-handed person, I guess you could do it that way. But most people in the US anyway will open them on the right, as far as I know. And then that's going to go sort of central. Yeah, sort of centered. I think I got mine up just a little higher than center and maybe a little crooked. Let's try and fix that. Did I do any better? Looks straight in the camera to me. Now they use glue dots on the back of this, going with the daffodils at the top and bottom. Let's get our glue dots. And they have one on each of the daffodils, top and bottom. When you do this, make sure you get the sticky up with the wrapper of the dot. There have been occasions where I thought I had it and didn't. The sticky was still on the base paper, the base sheet, and I'll leave that there for now because I had to try and get the sticky off. I'm taking them and trying to put them right in my trash bin under my desk here, and that one rolled a little bit, which doesn't hurt that much, but sometimes it makes it bumpy on the card. I don't think it'll be noticeable here. That one is too, a couple of them. But I found when I use the paddle that sometimes it also squishes them up. All right, let's bring our card back in. So now this goes around the other chickies like this. Kind of make sure you have it so the edges are not hanging off the card. I mean, it'll hang off of here, but see how that's a little bit off the card? I don't really want that. All right, that's better. And then just tack that down. And then we put dimensionals on our greeting. And they just put two on this one here and one here. So very easy cards, right? And they do have that. Oh, they're covering up these flowers. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to put it up a little bit higher so you can at least see some of those flowers coming out, but it's under their feet. See how they have it? It covers up the bottom flowers. I'm not sure I like that. Maybe it centers it better, but I'm going with it with a little bit of the flowers sticking out. And that is the end of that card. And here's the envelope that goes with it. Now, I'm not sure why they use Very Vanilla because there's an awful lot of white in the pattern. It seems a little odd to me, but anyway, it is what it is. Alrighty, now we're going to do the box. So let's flip this over. And the only thing that's going on it is the bunny and some of the linen thread. I guess that's what that's called. We get that, like I said, quite a lot. So they have little arrows and where to put tear and tape. Oh, that's what that little roll is. I first saw that and I was like, huh? What? Okay, so they open this up and the third from the left or the second from the right, largest thing, they put some tear and tape. Let me find the end of it. And they put it down at the bottom. Let me slide this up a little bit. We're going to put it across here. Now you can use your fingers to tear it, which I'm going to do, or you could use scissors to get it perfectly straight. Now I'm going to turn this, and they put tear and tape here along this edge. Now let's see what else I missed. Oh, they're folding these, I think. Let me first pop the little holes out. And if you wanted, you could save them and use them for confetti in a shaker card or something. I'll save them for now. I don't know if I'll do a shaker, and they're different sizes. So this is like the front or the back, and these are the sides because they have indents, which we're going to do in a minute. Okay. Let's see if I can follow it. I don't know. I'm not the best at boxes, guys, but we'll try. They make it as easy as they possibly can for us. All right, so they're just showing that those push in, I guess. Do they push in? Let me look at the picture. Yeah, you push them in. I'm going to go ahead and go like this for now because I'm having trouble envisioning that. All right, these push in. So go like that and like that. I'm going to have trouble with this, I can tell. Okay, they're telling us to go ahead and fold them. And then also on this, fold it in. Fold it in. And then the next instruction is flip it over and put tear and tape on this one down here at the bottom. Hey, we'll see. And before we fold it up to make it into a box, the bunny gets 3 dimensionals on. I don't know if I would do dimensionals on a box, maybe. One on his nose, head, nose, whatever. One on his tushy tail, and one up here at his chest. All right, so let's see if we can turn this into a box. Where's the tape from the other side? It's here. So that, nope, that's gonna go. Okay, this has to fold. You have to fold your pieces. All right, so that's gonna be right there. And then the bottom, these side flaps will go in, and then this will glue down onto those, and then that one will glue down. Nope. This one will fold like that. It'll have tape here, and it'll have tape here. I guess that's how it goes. All right, so let's get this one torn. Okay. Let's see if we can get it even. And then I like to take my bone folder and just go over that tear and tape, but make sure it's in the right place before you do that. Now let's do our bottom. So we're going to fold those in. I'm going to fold them a little more severely there. And then you don't want the tear and tape to show on the outside, so it has tear and tape here and here. So we're going to go ahead and take this one off, line it up, and push that down. And then we're going to take this one off and push that down. And there is our box. And then I'm just going to go in here and kind of go along where those tear and tapes are, so the inner flaps are not glued down. And then these push in like this. And there you go. Okay, I didn't get this bent here good enough because it's bending. Make sure you crease all your little seams, I guess. Pop, pop, pop. All right, now we need 18 inches of this, and they have a ruler on here. I'm going to go ahead and use it. That's what it's there for, and it is 18 inches. One sec. From end to end. So basically, if you just go from end to end, right there, and snip with your ribbon snippers, not your paper snippers. Okay. And they just have it go through the box, it goes through 4 holes, the little one, the big one on the side, maybe. And you would do this obviously after you put whatever you're going to put in there. Big one on the side, in through the other big one on the side, and the little one. Then repeat on the other side, little hole. Two, maybe I can squish them together and get them at once. Or not. Not Deb, can't do that. Okay, and then through this hole. And then here. And let's make them even here. And then let's pull. Pull tight. And then we have to tie a bow. Well, we'll tie a knot first, because I'll never be able to tie a bow and get it to stay closed if I don't do the knot first. There we go. So we have a single little knot. If you want it to really stay closed, in fact, I'm not going to do that because I don't have anything in there yet, but I would tie another knot to make it stay closed, because it loosens up. And there you have that. And then we just take our bunnies and, oops, did I already take that one off? Or it fell off? Yeah. And they go on the front. Alrighty, there is the box. This one's a little too long. Let's pull that up. Looks like floppy bunny ears, the twine or whatever that's called. So there we are. That's our third project. Let me bring everything back in. They're pretty easy, even for me. To do boxes, I don't do them often or well. Well, I can't say I don't do them well. I just don't do them often. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And I just scattered a bunch of those little dots I said I'd save. I probably should put them in one of those little plastic bags. So if you want to, if you want to save the little dots, use the bag that some of your, what is it, glue dots or something came in, and put them in there, and then you can save them for shaker bits. I think I forgot to put, let me see if they did put dots on the center card. Yes, they did, and I didn't do it, so let's do that. I just realized that. Oops, sorry. And they used 5 again, 3 large. Let's see if I can tell where the large are. They have one up here, and a little one all right, I can't use that. I'm going to use my, this is not a Stampin' Up! Product, by the way. But if you have your putty tool, you can use that. I do, and I actually think it's refilled right now too, but this was closer. They had this below the feet, but I'm going to put some down here, and they have a large one down there too. If I can get them off the sheet, they don't want to pick up. Put that here. And I guess one more large one somewhere. I think I'll put it. I can't see where they have it, but I'll put it maybe over there. Okay, good enough. Nobody's gonna know who's getting it, right? So do you do you send springtime greeting cards? I think it's kind of a cool idea. I usually just make them be thinking of you or something cards. This one, I might have to figure out if I can stamp that again somehow. Anyway, that's the two cards as intended, and here's the box as intended. And I will be back in a few days, hopefully, with some alternatives for you. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great day. And it's not quite spring here yet. In fact, it's like 28 degrees right now, Fahrenheit. So it's kind of cold. Um, but it's going up in the 40s this week, so yay. Have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.